Hi, this is George back again with this very short review of a plugin called Compressor from Analog Obsession. This short review is going to be divided into overview and description of each part, practical use of this plugin, and verdict. So let's go. So what is Compressor? It's a freeware. It's modeled after solid-state vintage units, British compressors. It features a compressor module and limiter module with adjustable thresholds and release times, ratio and gain reduction knob. And it also has a sidechain, multiband, internal and external, And it also features a multiband sidechain that can be internal and external. The multiband sidechain can be tweaked at mid frequencies and high frequencies, and also features a high pass filter. Also, let's not forget about the dry wet knob, so that's very useful if you're looking for something in terms of parallel compression. The interface is pretty straightforward, so let's open up an instance. There it is. You can see two VU meters, one for compressor with orange text, and one for limiter, which has the white text. The coloration of the text reflects down here, and you can easily tell which one is for compressor and which one is for limiter. It's very useful and pretty convenient. And lastly, on the bottom here, you have settings for gain, makeup gain, and the ratio, the compression ratio. Also, let's not forget that if you click the Analog Obsession logo, you can engage the oversampling mode, something that shouldn't be so hidden, I think. But yeah, a lot of people might miss this. But so if you click, it will turn orange and it'll tell you oversampling on, and if you click again, oversampling off. Pretty easy. So I think it would be best if we delved into some practical examples how to use this, or how I personally use it. So based on how it works and based on what it's modeled after, don't go looking in for like a transparent compression, transparent sound, nothing like that. It has if you push it, it has a lot of color, it has a lot of character, and it's best used for creative style of compression. So I would recommend using it for something like that. I have three cases which I would like to show you right now. So I have this bass line here in this track I'm making right now. Sorry for the weird cut, something happened with my voice meter and I had to restart the whole thing, so here we are. Anyway, let's load up a fresh instance of Compressor and let's take a listen to this bass line without it. It's punchy, it's strong, it's deep. It's pretty nice sound. By the way, it was made in Serum. Yep, it's a pretty good sound. Anyway, let's engage a Compressor and let's compress it a bit. And also, I'll try to use a bit of limiter, so it will have this kind of squished sound, and but yet at the same time, still. It should still sound good. So let's go. I'll try to use a automatic release, higher ratio. Less limiter. Yeah, I like the results. It's it's a bit more snappy. You don't exactly have a you exactly don't have a option to set attack. So I'm actually not sure how these compressors worked in reality. So, but this is not the option you have here. The attack is set, and yeah, you cannot adjust it. So, but yeah, in this case, the bass is more snappy, and it actually sounds pretty good. So I think I will be keeping this. Let's see. I have I have a bass channel here, and to which there's a beat going in too. So let's take a listen. It has a Vid compressor on it, and if we take a listen with and without it. The thing I was aiming for here was the glue. You can hear when I engage the compressor that the hi-hats like they get leveled. They get glued to the snare. The snare gets turned down a bit, and the hi-hats pop up. Also, the reverb of the snare is a bit more pronounced. More you can hear it better. So that was the reason I used this Vid compressor in this case. Yeah, you can see the settings here. I even engaged the multiband sidechain. Another thing I was considering to try using it on was this lead sound. There's a bit of a distortion there, and there's a lot of reverb on it. So you know, like taming it a bit, giving it a little bit of color might be a good idea. I don't think because there is a long reverb tail that the limiter portion of this plugin will do any good. I know because I tried it, and it actually makes more mess, and it sounds a bit too squished because of the tail and how the limiter engages that tail sound. So yeah, I wouldn't use it, but the compressor part is something else. So let's try it. It's just even though it reduces about 8 decibels, I have to make up like 5 decibels for it to sound the same. But there's this like little touch, like this little touch of compression there. I think it sounds pretty good. So let's try the whole mix. I will be considering if I'm gonna keep this on this lead or not. There's this, as I said, it has a lot of character and a lot of color, and in this instance, I might be as well better off going for something more transparent. You could hear the ducking, the tail even for the compressor is kind of a problem. There's this ducking, like this squished sound, and I'm not sure if this is something that would suit the whole mix. But I will be thinking about that. But might as well, you know, if I would be looking for something like that, like the squished sound, yeah, I think that would be a good idea. But I'll see about that. Yeah. So based on everything I said so far, I reckon that the best use for this plugin would be something like, you know, bass, lo-fi beats, plugs, something that you want to glue together with other elements. You know, bass channels. You know, you have you have 2-3 instruments. You want them to glue together. This is a really good option. And of course, performance-wise, it uses 2% of CPU per instance and has 0 latency, which is very nice, very nice. And if we engage the oversampling, it uses 10 or 11% of CPU and has 1.3 milliseconds of latency. FYI, my CPU is Intel i7 7700. So the final verdict, I like this plugin a lot. It's free, it sounds good, performs great, has oversampling, coloring, it's a coloring compressor, it has a limiter in one package. Well, come on, man. Has internal, external multiband sidechain in it. This is a pretty complete package for free, and I consider this pure work of love. So I highly recommend you to check this one out and consider maybe donating to support the developer. Links to their Patreon are in the description of this video, and that is also the place where you will find the plugins. You don't have to pay anything in their Patreon page. The download links are already there. Just click, you know, the highlighted text, the name of the plugin, and it should start downloading. But again, I think you will agree with me that all of their plugins are high quality. So I think they deserve at least a consideration of donating. I'm not in any way sponsored by them. I'm just really glad that somebody takes their free time and makes something like this for us to use. All right, I think that's it. I hope you liked this short review. Let me know what you think about this plugin in the comments below. Like, subscribe. It helps really a lot if you do that. So please, thank you very much. See you in the next one. Take care.